Metahemipinic acid, even today, I don't think is available commercially. So where is the question of my azide being available? And I saw some spectacular things which I published. Chris has made a passing reference to it. And so I will elaborate it before going to the last part of my talk. And the third part of my talk may not be necessary to hold on except in discussions, post-talk discussion. I wanted him to cut this slide into 3, but the student did not do it. Here are the nanocarbons on the left. The first step is we thermalize with an azide. Thermalize with an azide. That azide is one particular azide, which is to be named as azidometahemipinate. We can give you any amount of it. In laser flash photolysis lab, in Plath's lab, it was shown that the nitrine generated from the azide is a long-lived singlet nitrine, which does not flip to a triplet. I think this is my single most extraordinary observation in my life, in my scientific life. It leads to an aromatic nitrine, aryl nitrine, in the singlet state, which does not flip to the triplet state. Banks, R.E. Banks in Manchester observed the same result. There are 2 fluorines adjacent to the nitrine. I don't have fluorines. I have a methoxy electron donating, methoxy carbon electron withdrawing, adjacent to the, and this is a publication which you can read with Plath's Journal of Physical Chemistry. I'm an organic chemist, showing what I thought was true. There's something more coming. My nitrines are so long-lived that their intermolecular reaction rates, this is not a physical chemistry talk, so I should not elaborate on this, have a very high intermolecular reaction rate. But something more extraordinary, these flip to the carbene. Have you proved it? This is known as Crow-Wenthrop pathway. Wenthrop is nearly 100 in Australia. I was chief editor of Australian Journal of Chemistry. He is in touch with me. I have written to him. Published in tetrahedron letters. Nitrine carbene conversion. Sir, are you off your head? The nitrine has a nitrogen outside the ring. Yes or no? And then you are saying a carbon went out with this bonding. The nitrogen entered the ring. That means the benzene became a pyridine. We have proved it in our cases. That is, our nitrines have a lifespan of very long-lived nitrine of 700 picoseconds. Very long-lived. They can flip to the carbene, but they don't flip to the corresponding triplet nitrine. How did I know? Because triplet products from the triplet nitrine are the amines and the azo compounds. And our original amine from which we made the azide was very fluorescent. We did not observe any color or any fluorescence in our product. Suddenly, from the topic, we have moved away, it seems. No, I must get back to the topic. We heat with the aryl azide, which is a long-lived transient, long enough for a good intermolecular reaction rate. And then we do an alkaline K-monofluor oxidation, be it a fullerene, be it a single-wall carbon nanotube, be it reduced graphene oxide. If you give me graphene, I can get it done within 1 week and give you sufficient quantities. Are you only focusing on cancer and biomedicine? No. I think these are tremendous possibilities in material science. And you know, the permanganate fellow, what a beautiful color it is. And the manganese can have different oxidation states. How do you know it's manganese too? What is a modern way of identifying manganese? Please tell me, because that's the next slide. I don't want to surprise you with college level manganese being understood in inorganic chemistry classes. I notice there is no inorganic chemistry. They would take to it like fish to water. Can I give you a hint? Can you do an electron spin resonance spectrum, ESR? What are the rules? How many lines will be seen in a manganese 2 salt? 6 lines. Why don't you do an ESR? I arrange for an ESR to be done. Do we have a pen here? Does it work?
Yeah. Right.
I've drawn it slightly out of shape. Those who have seen inorganic chemistry textbooks, it will be 6 parallel lines of equal intensity. Mine slightly distorted. What did I see? I'll show you just now. I'm through with my major part of the talk, and I'm not going to extend the talk more than necessary because questions will be. From Columbia, Professor P.T. Manoharan, a few years from his death, me and my wife visited him in Madras. He solved this entire puzzle for us. And his interpretation be included in our paper. He said, don't include my name. Are these 6 lines? Yes. Are they symmetrical? Not at all. According to Professor Manoharan, the late Professor Manoharan, this hump tells you the interaction with the nitrogen of the fullerene part. How many people buy this argument? You say, I've never done an ESR. Why are you asking me? Has anybody done an ESR here? He had done some tremendous work with hemoglobin, transition metals. 6 lines as expected, but not of equal intensity, not a symmetric spectrum, but an asymmetrical spectrum. One zero zero four. Very intense peak in the Raman. Why are you coming to Raman suddenly? Raman is very useful in biological systems, especially in aqueous systems, if I'm not mistaken. Some of these I even call a signature of life in another context. I think we are through with the first part, which I will stop here for today. We have all other evidence. Particle size is around 59 nanometers. We have the EDEX spectrum. We have the thermogrammetric picture here. We have the powder X-ray diffraction. People say it is possible to do a single crystal as well for this. I don't know if it's true. Hi. This I brought as a gift for Chris. The carnation flower. What do you mean? It is known that some nanomaterials take up, but in Sheffield, that lady was a specialist in scanning electron microscope. She said, no, but what is your size? 20 microns. This is not nano. I stayed within the hour. I will not show more slides. Anybody who wants to come and meet me, see the anti-cancer results, the immunoblots, and so on, I'm sure you'll be convinced. These are published. I refer to Journal of Biomedical Nanotechnology 2020, Journal of Biomedical Nanotechnology 2022, 2023, on fluorescent. We have been granted the patent. Not in Oxford, but the West Coast of USA. Will somebody buy it? Not for the sake of my becoming rich, but taking it to fruition, to successful completion. I put up my hands. Thank you very much.